G'day everyone, welcome back to the studio. Hope everybody's doing well. In this video I'm just going to show you how I created these little flower coasters and saving quite a bit of resin by adding the crushed glass into the petals, and which they kind of fill in the petal area, and you don't use too much resin, and also gives you a really beautiful translucent effect. So these this crushed glass I got as a gift from my friend Laura from Laura's Art Corner. I'm not sure if she still has them in a shop, but they come in chunks and you can kind of break them up, and I had to do that with some large ones to fit them in. So that was actually this video is a little bit back to front, because I did these three that you can see now first, and then I did the fourth one because I only had 3 usable coasters, molds, and that is because I ruined one of them by overheating it. So anyway, I just wanted to show you how I did that, the first one. So yeah, just adding some clear resin and just using my stick, to make sure that the resin covers all the areas around those stones. And it's time now to pour some colours. This is the next day, everything kind of set up, and I'm using one of the new pigment pastes here, the Rich Plum. Look at that colour, isn't that gorgeous? So just pouring that in first, and then going in with the Silver Night pigment, powder pigment, and you can see that it's sort of been swallowed a little bit by that paste. So I'm just going around now with the pigment, and then going to swirl it around just a little bit, because I did want to get some into the petals as well. And now just some clear right in the middle from up high, because I want to create that clear area in the middle. And it did work with a couple of them, and a couple of them it didn't, but that's okay. This is what happens when you're working with a deep mold. And these molds, they take about 100, even like 110 milliliters, so they're quite deep, and that's why I like to add some things to it. You can add glitter or stones or gems or whatever you want to add in there, little shells if you have them, anything, just because resin is expensive and you can save up that way. So here I'm just going around and dotting the silver, and now just with my kebab stick, just kind of spreading it all around a little bit. And very shortly I'll be doing some swirls as well, because I just can't leave it alone. And the idea is to use the bottom side of it, because it has that cup holder in the center. But it ended up looking pretty on both sides, so there you have it. You just never know what the bottom's going to look like. So it's good to improvise. It's actually good to be prepared and make sure that the top's looking great as well. So if the bottom doesn't work out, at least you've got the top to present. Now I'm going in with a pearl. Now these pearls are rounded on one side and they're flat on another side. So I'm just popping them in right now, and you'll see what happens next. Alright, so here we go. I've already taken them out to save time, and you can see the pearl in here. Just a tiny little bit over here on the other side, and this is the side that you really want to use, because it's got that sort of spot there to put your cup in. If I can find, oops, so it doesn't sort of slide out. I like that. It's so cool, and I didn't have to use 120 mils of resin in here, because most of it was, well, most of the petals are that crushed glass, and look how pretty that is. Now here's the other one. Some really nice effects on the other side. You can see the pearl there, and you can see the pearl in here. But I've lost all that gorgeous... And look how the colour's changed. It turned from this beautiful, rich plum. It's just like the pigments separated to like a golden copper and purple. Probably mixed with that silver, but I do like that a lot. I like both sides actually. So there's this one, and that sort of glittery mirror, crush mirror, which is in like a champagne color. And then that side you can use as well. I'll leave both sides sort of undone. Oh, there's a problem here, because there is that bit of that is no good. Now if I cover that in something non-slip, that would sort of camouflage that, but I'd like to be able to use both sides. So I think I'm going to have to chip this one out and then pour there's a little bit of a lip there, and I'll be able to pour a little bit of resin on top of it to cover that, because I'll chip that out with my chisel. And you can't even see the pearl. Pearl's gone. It was too light, I suppose, and got pushed out. But I quite like this. I'm going to have to make another one anyway to have a set of 4. I only made 3 because one of my coasters, I totally damaged it because I overcooked it with a heat gun. So I can't use it. But yeah, I'll just do another one. Wow. Really, really cute. Let me know what you think.